considering some of you have been sleeping out all night. Who slept out last night to see the Last Jedi panel? Look, you put your arms down. Wow, what a celebration this is so far, isn't it? It's amazing. We had the marvellous 40th anniversary panel yesterday. Special guest George Lucas. Harrison Ford's been here to celebration. It's fantastic. You know, when I was hosting that panel yesterday, I like to do stage recreations during my show. If any of you have seen my shows before, I recreated scenes with Carrie Fisher, with Ray Park. I was so desperate yesterday to go and hug Harrison Ford's leg. It took all my reserves not to go over there and do that then, but there we go. But yeah, it's been amazing. We've just seen the Last Jedi panel. That was exciting, wasn't it? We saw the trailer as well, and we met a new performer in that film as well, which was fabulous. So yeah, we're all having a good time, and this is going to be a great show. And I see we have over here some people in our best seats in the house. How you doing, guys? Excellent. I'm going to come and have a chat with you over here. I have a microphone. So I take it you've all been security screened, yeah? I don't want to approach you otherwise. Okay, I'm just going to say hello to you. Hello, what's your name? Where are you from?
Crystal from Wisconsin.
Very good indeed. Welcome, Crystal. Some other Wisconsinians, is that how you say it? I don't know. Anyway, so where were you from? Not where you're from, but were you sitting out here? Were you outside?
We were sitting out there.
Is this a better seat, or was that a better seat?
This is a better seat.
It is? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. That's the right answer. Yeah. Hello, young sir. How are you?
My name... Oh, I'm good.
Good. Very good. You're one step ahead of me there. What's your name?
Landon.
Brandon.
No.
Landon. Yeah, I got sorry. And are you a Star Wars fan? And what's the best thing you've seen this weekend? No. Don't know. Nothing's made a big impression on you. The fact you're standing inches from Warwick Davis? Done any good? No. Not bothered. Not bothered. Well, thank you for being here. Are you delighted to be sitting in this seat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Where were you sitting before?
Out there.
Out there. Could you see? Because sometimes when I sit in these places, there's people in front. But now you've got a front row seat.
It was not that good.
Oh, okay. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Justin.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Wisconsin. This
Oh,
is my
you're
family.
all together.
Yes.
All together. I won't ask that again then. Welcome
That's
to the
all
show. And what are all these patches? You're a member of the 501st Special Ops.
That is correct.
What does that mean?
I have a Shadow Stormtrooper costume, so that's the detachment that I belong to.
Excellent, excellent. Very good indeed. I think we have a Han Solo here, do we?
Hi.
It's just a waistcoat you're wearing.
Yeah.
So you're not dressed as Han Solo?
Oh, no.
You sort of accidentally,
Yeah,
I think
sort
you
of,
kind of
yeah.
have, haven't
Yeah.
you? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Excellent. Woo, yeah, man.
I'm Anthony.
Anthony. Yes, I didn't ask your name, but I
Yes.
wasn't interested, actually. But thank you for telling me. So who here, in these best seats in the house, thinks they know Star Wars characters better than anyone else? You do. Your hand went straight up there. Okay, so you think you know Star Wars characters. Do you like playing games?
I love playing games.
Do you want to play a Star Wars character game? Yes, then follow me! Give a round of applause, everyone. Come on. Come on over. Right, have a seat in my hot seat there.
All right.
This is the guest seat. This is where all the stars sit. Now you're sitting in the seat. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Cheryl.
Cheryl.
And I am from Houston, Texas,
Houston.
via Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes.
Oh, yeah. Very good indeed. I haven't got a clue what you're on about. Okay, so
They got me.
we're going to play a game now where you have to
I can hold this if you
identify...
want.
Oh, you're very holding it yourself.
I'm being helpful.
Thank you. Good mic technique. Excellent. So, we're going to play a game now where you have to identify the name of the Star Wars character underneath R2-D2's dome. Hence the name R2-D-Who. Okay, so turn yourself to the screen now. We're going to show you the first image. Here we go. Who's that?
That would be Wicket the Ewok.
Wicket the Ewok.
played
Is that
by-
him? Yes, it is. Yeah, you see, you did say you were very good at this, and you are. So let's have a look at the next image, please.
Okay.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, that's the friend who's like he was saying. No, he's a Rhodian, but his name's not Greedo. Okay, come on, you guys.
Who is it?
Kitzer is the little boy, and his name is You.
It's
You
me.
played him. You played him.
It begins with W, which...
Wald?
Wald.
Okay.
It's Wald,
Wald.
indeed. Let's have a look at him in all his green glory. There he is. That's Wald. Well done.
I knew the scene.
Okay, and the third and final one. Who's this? Okay, there's a clue in there. It's quite low down in the frame.
Yes, that is you.
Yeah. What's
do
the
not
name of the
know
character?
the character
Begins with
that-
W again. Very good.
Weasel?
Weasel. It is Weasel. Well done. Congratulations. You win a prize. And we've got a very special guest to bring your prize on. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome R2-D2 himself. Here he comes. Come on, R2.
Archie's back.
Stand up and receive your prize from R2. Here he is. Welcome, R2. That's it. There he is. And look. Oh, you're giving him a hug. That's it. There we go. You're going to take your T-shirt there. That's a nice T-shirt for you. There we go. There it is. Thanks very much for playing. Thank you. Take care. Thank you, R2-D2. Take care, mate. There he goes. He's loving celebration. He is as well. Excellent. Thanks very much for playing, R2-D2. Excellent job. R2-D2. Right. Stick that back in its stand. Good. Right. I guess now it's time to get on with the show. Whoop-de-woo, yeah. So, now it's time to welcome my very special guest. He's the... What? Sorry, excuse me. What do you mean? I'm trying to do the introduction here. What do you mean? Sorry. What do you mean the guest isn't here? What am I supposed to do? I mean, no, memo? Get any memo? What do you mean? Sorry about this. There's a memo in my jacket, apparently, about this. I don't know what's going on. What's this? Oh, sorry, it's laundry receipt. It's over here. Parking ticket. You can deal with that. Thank you. I haven't got a memo. What are you talking about? What, in the jacket? Oh, there is something in here. What's this? It is a memo, as he says. Can't believe you're doing this to me. My dearest Warwick, I hope you're having a super lovely day and that you're in a fabulous mood because it's about to go into the toilet. Your special guest had a pedicure appointment scheduled at this time, so he cannot make it. Have a lovely day. What? So what do you mean? I've got no guest. Got no guest. Why don't you interview yourself? So, okay. So I have no guest. It's just me. Okay, so I could interview myself. I mean, got a very eclectic movie career. I mean, I suppose I could fill 45 minutes with that. So, okay, well, let's give it a try. I'd usually sit here and... okay, hello, Warwick. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. How did you get the part in Star Wars? Well, you know, it's good to be here, Warwick. Thanks for asking me. I've told the story of how I got the part numerous times. If you'd have done your research, you'd have known. I'm so sorry, Warwick. I'll go with a better question. What's George Lucas like? Well, you know, again, I've been asked this question a lot. Why is the other Warwick American? I don't know. Why that's happening? Actually, I'm exhausted. This is not going to work, is it? Me keep leaping back and forth. I just don't know what to do. What should I do? You want to ask some questions? Or we could do like a Q&A thing. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad... How about this, though? Just to kind of top that. How about if we got some of you guys up here asking me the questions? Like kind of in the hot seat here, and I can be the guest, and it'll be like a normal show, but better. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to select some people. Before we do that, there are some rules, and rather conveniently, They're written here on this piece of paper. So, these are the rules of engagement here. So, firstly, there is no physical contact or entanglement with me in any way. Let's keep this strictly professional, shall we? Number 2, one question only, please, and do make your questions interesting. Okay, got that? Interesting. Unlike my examples there. Number 3, please be polite. You and your question is on display in front of a theatre filled with lovely humans, many of them very young, so please do not embarrass yourself, or more importantly, me. And 4, lastly, there are no guarantees. All who want to ask a question will be able to do so. So if you're prepared to ask a question and I do not get to you, please know deep down inside that your question is indeed fabulous and I still love you as much, if not even more than I did before. So there you go. That's the rules of engagement. All right? So, please raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. Mark here will choose some worthy candidates as I prepare myself for my big interview. Thank you. Good. Now sit over here. Let's see, we've got some good people coming here. Young man there, that's a good start. Young lady, she's doing a high five. She's excited over there. Up in the balcony. What are you going to do, throw yourself over?
All right.
Okay.
The bearded guy over there.
Okay,
guy,
good. That's it.
down.
Excellent. I'm going to have a look over here, see if we've got anybody good over here. This young lady down here, you can go over. So make your way along there, tread on everyone's toes, and go over to the cordoned off area there. That's it. You can bring your phone if you want. You might want a souvenir picture. So go along there. Yeah, sure, come on. Go along there. Go along. Oh, go on, yes, along there. Don't tread. What's he got? He's got all his bedding down there. Don't tread on that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going that way. That's it. I can't wait to see what your question is. Brilliant. Okay, good. Mark, how are we doing?
We're doing good.
Are you still in the theatre? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm still in the theater on this side.
Okay, I'm looking down here. I don't like looking people in the eye because I feel bad that I'm not choosing them. You there with a question, yes. Come on over. Make your way down there. How are we getting on? You come around there, around the front. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. People are being pointed at, and they don't want to be pointed at. I can see that's happening. How are we doing in our seats over here? Who we got? It's filling up fast. Well, there's 4 people there anyway. Keep going along there. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. We nearly got it now. Lots of people finding their way in. Okay.
How are we looking, Warwick?
Yes, Yoda, you come up. Come on. Come on, Yoda's coming. Yoda's coming. Okay, that's it. Round there, sir. Along there. And into there. Good. We're nearly there. Isn't this exciting? Huh?
Ray,
Thrilling.
come on over, Ray.
Okay, I think we're almost there. Here comes a Ray here. Fantastic. Look at that.
Double lightsabers, way up top. Way up top, double lightsabers.
Yeah, you get your way down here. Right, Mark, are we just about ready?
Yes.
They're filling in those seats, yeah?
Filling them up now.
Okay, good. Let's get ready to start now. Okay. All right, if we need some more, we'll get some more as we move on through the show. This chair's not very dignified, is it? Look at this. It's comfier than mine, though. All right, so we're ready. Now, for this part of the show, for this new show, we're going to need a title. Have you got a title for me, guys? Wait. Small Talk featuring big-time international star Warwick Davis. I quite like that. Right, so without further ado, let the interviews begin.
Warwick, I've got Chris heading up from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, here we go. Here they come. Be nice to have some chat, showy music here, wouldn't it? That's what we need. All right, take a seat. Good luck with that. Okay. Right, pull the microphone a little closer to you there. Right, so Chris, welcome. No, you do that now to me. Okay.
What is your favorite brand of ice cream? Flavor?
That's all you've got. Okay, let's just set the stage here. Okay. You're on stage at Celebration.
I felt like you've been asked thousands of Star Wars questions, so I said,
I'll give him an ice cream question. That's what you
thought. Let's ask him a personal question.
Yeah, okay. Right,
I like chocolate chip cookie, though, myself.
I'm so glad I know that. Good. My life is complete. I don't like, to be honest, Chris, I prefer to go to, I like a regular vanilla.
Vanilla?
Just plain and simple vanilla.
Like
ice cream is ice cream. You don't need to dress it up with cookies, dough, and stuff.
Like a vanilla bean or just regular vanilla?
I didn't know we had an ice cream connoisseur here. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, if it was freshly scraped out of the vanilla pod, that would, of course, enhance the flavour. But, any old vanilla will do me. I'm a man of simple taste. Okay. Next interviewer, please. Thank you very much, Chris. Who have we got next? Hello.
Hi.
Take a seat there. I like your outfit. It's marvellous. Okay. What's your name?
I'm Josette.
Josette.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. What's your question?
In relation to all of the costumes and makeup that you've worn, which is the most difficult that you've had to get on, and the one that you like best, least liked?
Okay, which one question are you asking me?
Which was your favorite costume to wear?
My favourite costume to wear? Well, they are all very, very different. Of course, Wicket the Ewok, was a for me, wasn't that difficult to work with, because I was just 11 years old back then. And it consisted of a foam undersuit to give the character some shape, and then a fur over the top, fake fur, I might add, and then also the head went on last. And it was very hot to work in, but it didn't bother me. I was having such a good time working on the film. More challenging recently in my career have been characters like Marvin the Paranoid Android, where it's a very, very heavy robot suit. It weighed almost 3/4 of my own body weight, and it was a huge, huge costume to wear, so quite challenging. And then the prosthetic makeups, of course, that I wore as Grip Hook and as Professor Flitwick. There were 4-hour applications, thank you, 4-hour applications with contact lenses and dentures and things like that. So I guess they're challenging because you have to wear them all day. With the other costumes I mentioned, you can sort of take them off and kind of take a bit of air. But with a prosthetic, it's on you for about 15 hours. So yeah, very good question, though. Thank you, Josette. Thank you. Marvellous.
Warwick, I have Anne-Zuri from Puerto Rico.
Fantastic.
Anne-Zuri.
Come on over. That's it. In your own time, love. Right. I like your BB-8 handbag there.
Oh, thank you.
It's very nice. Okay, so what's your question?
Well, besides Star Wars, one of my favorite films is, obviously the Harry Potter franchise. And I just wanted to know how you got cast in the roles.
How I got cast? Bit of a boring question, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
I mean, with any act, you do an interview and then they phone you and say, oh, well done again, you got the part. So, it's a bit dull. But just wait there a minute.
Sure.
There a minute. I got round here. It's just by chance I've got some better questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just have a look. Just have a quick look through these a minute. So. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. You'll like this one, because it's got a kind of Harry Potter connection.
Okay,
so wait a
sure.
minute, let me get back in the seat again over here. You can just pretend it's yours. I'll forget I've just given that to you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Hello, welcome. I like your handbag.
Oh, thank you.
What's your question?
So, being a Hollywood superstar, you must live in a huge Beverly Hills mansion. Has MTV Cribs ever featured you and your home?
MTV Cribs?
Yes.
It's funny you should ask that. Yes, indeed. Well, it wasn't MTV Cribs that featured me. It was actually another version of the show, which you might not have heard of. It's Harry Potter Cribs. Visited me, and they did a small video. Would you like to see it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let's roll the clip. Hey. Let me just tell you the real story behind that. When I was working on, I guess it was Deathly Hallows Part 2, the production gave the cast video cameras and said, just capture your kind of perspective on the production, on the shoot, and we'll take the footage and we might use it on DVD extras and stuff. And I gave them that, and they haven't spoken to me since, actually, about it. I'd love them to have been reviewing it. What is this? So there you go. And you're one of the very few people who have ever seen that. So there you go. Thanks for your better question. There she is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Okay, Mark, can we have our next interviewer?
Yes, Brad from North Carolina.
Hey. Come on, Brad. Oh, hello. See, what's funny is when he does that, he looks like he's excited rather than threatening. Without the staff, you don't look threatening. Where's your staff? What have you done with it? Yes, it's working. Okay, good. Ah!
There we go.
You've given... I didn't know it was a real person. Okay. So,
Well,
welcome to the show. No, you say that bit. Sorry, go.
Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Great to meet you.
Oh, thank you very much. Good to be here. Go.
Question. You kind of answered my first question, which was, how do you see out of these things?
Right.
Got that?
I wouldn't know that answer, though, because
So-
I've never been a sand person.
Yeah. Noises and voices and accents.
Yes?
I heard you do a good emperor. I heard that from the last convention.
Did you?
What's your favorite impression to do?
My favorite impression, I like an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes. Yes. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Move along, move along. How's that, huh? I tell you what, your question has inspired me to show you another clip.
Nice.
Because it's all to do with voices and sounds. The clip is, it's actually Superfan. It was a video that I made for actually Star Wars Celebration London, and when I was given the job as host, I made a video to kind of accompany the announcement, and it was really the video of actually when I received the phone call from Lucasfilm asking me to do the job, and I'd like to show it to you now because it's a lot of fun, and then I'll tell you a little story about it after. So we've got that queued up. Let's watch Warwick Davis, Superfan.
Take the next turning on the left.
Use the Force, Warwick.
Navigation off.
Warwick, you've switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm all right. Let go of your conscious self and act on instinct. I'd rather keep my eyes open, thank you very much. Rebel base in range. You may fire when ready. Commence primary ignition. You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Remember, the Force will be with you. Always. Lucasfilm. Hello? Mead speaking, yes?
What? It's Martina Franks from Lucasfilm.
Ah, now that is a name I've not heard in a long time.
We're planning for Celebration Europe coming to London in 2016, and we'd love to get you back as host for the event.
Great, I'm there.
So how are you and the family?
Fine. Yeah, we're all fine here. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Lots going on here.
Boring conversation anyway. Luke, we're going to have company. Go strap yourself in. I'm going to make the jump to Lightspeed.
Morning, sir.
Officer.
Do you realise how fast you're going back there?
Yes, and do you realise this is the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs?
Right, can I see your driving licence, please, sir?
You don't need to see my identification. Move along, move along.
Right, come on. Out.
You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy, Warwick. Oh, do shut up, then. Thank you. And you know what's funny about that? When when I made that video, I scripted it all and I sent it in, and it had to be all approved by Lucasfilm, and J.J. Abrams actually had to approve it as well. And then when I finished editing it, I sent it in, and I got a call from the legal department at Lucasfilm, and they said, we're not sure you can use the kind of the sound clips from the movie that you have. I said, what do you mean? You said I can use the music. No, but you've used like audio of characters' voices, and you can't do that. I said, they're all me. It's all me. So I take that as a huge compliment that I actually fooled even Lucasfilm there. Thanks for your question. Fantastic. Good work. All right, let's have our next question, please.
Coming up, we've got Bella from Virginia.
Marvellous. Hello, welcome to the show. I like your R2-D2 outfit.
Thank you.
And you've got a camera there. Would you like to take a picture while you're up here?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Hello.
Thank you.
There we go. It's a little bit rude what you just did, because I don't usually take pictures of my guests like that, but it's okay.
Well, you're my guest, so...
Exactly, I don't take pictures of my guests.
I'm 12.
Oh, okay. It's fine, I was joking. I love that. Is that your excuse for everything in life?
Sometimes.
Listen, yeah. Did you break the window? Listen, I'm 12. Okay. So what's your question?
Okay, so what's your middle name?
Oh, that's a good one. Quick answer, Ashley.
Great.
Warwick Ashley Davis, I was named. My father's first name was Ashley, so I inherited that as a middle name, Ashley Davis. But Warwick is my real name. So it's not like a stage name. I'm actually called Warwick. And apparently my name, I thought it would come from sort of one of the great kings or something, somebody great in the United Kingdom. But my mum and dad saw it as graffiti on a toilet wall in the station. So I'm named after Warwick Wazir, kind of graffitied on a toilet wall. So there you go. There's your answer.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for your question. Fantastic. Next one, please. Yeah, love that. Who we got?
Alec from Jacksonville.
Okay.
Alec.
Yeah, woo! Come on, Alex. Take a seat there, sir. How's it going?
It's going all right. How about you?
Good. What's your question?
So, if you were not given all of the, had the chance to do all the wonderful roles that you've done, from Warwick to all the Harry Potter ones, the Leprechaun, what would you have done if you had not become an actor?
That's a rubbish question.
I know.
Really?
It's all I could think of. They stole my other ones.
Listen to me, mate. Right? Listen to me a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves. What it is, all the interesting stuff's in the acting stuff. Do you know what I mean? What would I have done if not? I would have, worked in McDonald's. That's not interesting. Well, so don't ask me. Don't ask me, all right?
All right, okay. I will not ask that question.
I'm going to use one of these. I don't like you standing over me like that when I'm looking through my question. I'm going to go, let's go with that one there. Okay, go and sit down again. Okay, and read me that one. You can treat it as your own, just,
Okay. What was it like for you growing up? Not literally, of course.
Oh, you made a joke there. Did you hear that? Slightly offensive, but, yeah. Take it on the chin.
Sorry, I'm new at this.
What was it like for me growing up? Well, I probably had a childhood much like yours. No, perhaps not.
If it does help, my mother is from Britain, so we do share that similarity.
Okay, cool. You know what? Instead of me just telling the story now, I've got a video clip that I can talk over and tell you the story. And it's interesting. This footage I'm going to show you now. My mum, she was recently clearing out her attic, and she discovered this old 8mm film of me as a kid. Would you like to see it? And I'll tell you the story of me growing up. And it's particularly about Sports Day, because Sports Day was rather a challenge for me at school, and she would come along and support me, and my parents filmed this footage you're about to see, and I'll talk you through it. Okay. Here we are. So, school Sports Day. There we are. That's me warming up. I haven't changed a bit, have I? I did some press-ups. Important to warm up very thoroughly. But that was the best bit for me. I was very good at that. Here's the high jump. Now, this was a challenge. Very good approach here. Good run-up. Didn't even make it onto the mat. There we go. The long jump. Now, remember this one. Okay. It's important to get a very good run-up for the long jump. Yes. It's a particularly long run-up, though, this one. Took me a while. And then the takeoff. And... no, didn't even make it to the sandpit. Okay, cricket. Yes, that most British of sports here. Here we go. The pads. Important to wear protection. What's this? Wasn't allowed to play. But as you can see, I took it very well. Good sportsman. Here, just thought of something. I stood no taller than the wicket. The wicket. I was sort of forecasting the future. And finally, football. Yeah, I never even got any action and was often mistaken for the ball. But one day I was standing near the goal and look at this, the ball came flying out of nowhere, hit me on the head, and I scored! How about that? And of course, it was a complete accident, but I was celebrated as man of the match. And it all ended happily ever after. There you go, my school sports day videos. Thanks for your question. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. Right, next, please, Mark.
From Manhattan, Alicia from New York, Manhattan.
Alicia from Manhattan. Here she is. That's it. Give her a round of applause, some encouragement.
Hello, welcome.
Now, firstly, what are you wearing? Is that a Darth Vader outfit?
It is.
Very good. Most impressive.
Thank you.
Okay.
It is.
I'll tell you what. Shall we shake things up a bit?
I can't wait.
Do you see that red button there? It's connected to a very high-tech system of Warwick Davis's video roulette.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's quite a... I haven't used it yet during any of my
dangerous.
shows. But what you're able to do... Yeah, here it is. So we're going to look what the selection is within the system. We can have a clip from Idiot Abroad. We can have... Thank you for your question as well. Or actually hitting the button at the right place. Well done. Thank you. Okay, Mark, next one, please. Brian, okay, from Nashville, Tennessee. Anyone else from Nashville? One person. Hey, how's it going, man?
How's it going?
Are you Brian or Ryan?
Brian.
Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, welcome to the show.
Very good, well done.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
Of all the characters you've played in your career...
What's your favourite?
No.
Ooh.
Which one has been the most challenging artistically, and why?
Ooh. Oh gosh, which is challenging? It's a good question, though. That's not bad.
Thank you.
I had my doubts early on, but it turned out very well.
Excuse me?
What's the... Artistically, what's been the most challenging for me? It's funny you should say it, but... And it will seem like an odd answer, but you know when I played Marv in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that was challenging artistically because I went into that role seeing it as kind of puppeteering job, where I'd be kind of operating this huge suit to create the character. And I did some rehearsals, and I was like, this isn't working. When I watched the video playback, I was like, this isn't really working. Why not? And it was really, for me, about getting into the headspace of this depressed robot. He knows everything there is to know. You know, imagine that in life, if you know everything. It's never going to happen with you. But imagine knowing everything there is to know. It would kind of be depressing, wouldn't it? And you know, life wouldn't have any point. So if I got my head into that kind of mode and then walked around as the character, that character came through in the suit without me having to do anything. So it was about getting into the headspace. Sure. And that's quite true of a lot of those sorts of jobs. When you're kind of operating some sort of creature or something. It's finding the character within and letting that dictate how you move it. It's the process that you normally take when you play a character that isn't in a big suit like an android. But the same should apply to that. And I'm sure Anthony Daniels would tell you the same thing about 3PO. He thinks how 3PO thinks, and the rest kind of follows.
Cool.
Great question. Thanks very much, Brian. Thank you.
Joseph from Oklahoma.
Hey, come on, Joseph. Anyone in from Oklahoma? Here they are.
There we go. It's a very small state.
It's a very small what?
Oh, excellent.
Oh, right, okay.
It's great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you for having me.
My question is,
yep.
When I was 5 years old, I decided I wanted to be an Ewok.
Did you?
I did. I told my mother I'm going to skip meals and not cut my hair.
Right.
What did I do wrong?
You grew.
Yeah.
You obviously cut your hair.
Once or twice.
I mean, that's a textbook mistake, that one is. But the growing thing, that was the main problem for you.
Okay.
You see, which is what I managed to sort out. You know,
that's good. That's good.
I've made a career of it. So there you have it. Yeah. This is a ridiculous thing.
Should I get one of the cards with that?
I'm going to give you a better question. Let's go with a better question. Oh, there's so many choices here. Look at all these questions we didn't get through. Look at all this. I'm going to go with this third one here. Okay, take that one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Read that.
I've heard that you are the only actor to have 4 Lego minifigures of characters you've played. I think you totally deserve that honor and that there should be more. What is your favorite piece of merchandise?
Well, that's interesting. You know, I asked my other guest this question.
Yes, I saw it.
In a little feature I like to call Immortalized in Plastic. Okay. So, yes, as you so mentioned in your question there, I am one of the only actors to have 4 Lego minifigures. First of all, there's the Wicket the Ewok minifigure, which, you know what, when you're immortalized as a piece of Lego, it's such a delight. It really is. It's like you've made it somehow when you become Lego. And there's the little Lego Wicket. And we'll have a look at the 4 characters here. So there's of course, Wicket the Ewok. We've got on the left-hand end, Professor Flitwick from Harry Potter. And there's a Griphook the Goblin. And on the end is a little Wald, you see. And there they are, the 4 of them. Are you impressed?
I'm blown away.
You're blown away?
Blown away.
And while we're talking about merchandise, let's have a look. There's a few more choice items. There's one of my favourite things is the original figure. Isn't he? He's cute, isn't he? I've got one of those on my desk at home. And what was lovely, when they brought out another wave of figures later on, look what happened. He's all buffed up.
Ooh.
Wicket's been working out. Yeah.
I didn't know they had steroids on Endor.
That's it, yeah. And the next piece of merchandise we have is that. Ooh. Oh, yes. It's a dress. Yeah, you don't get the lady, you just get the dress. Yeah, they wouldn't take it back either. And finally, what do we have? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a little dog. You don't get the dog. I ordered one by mistake, and you don't get the dog. You just get the little outfit. My dog was not impressed. That dog actually looks like it's enjoying itself wearing that, doesn't it? It's not embarrassed in the slightest. Oh, it's so cute. And have you seen this down here? Look. Look at this. What? And look at that. It can be anything you want it to be, this thing, right? He looks rather fierce, and you can put things in there, like if you want to have this in your hallway and have little sweets for your friends when they come round, or you can kind of put anything in it. You can put your mobile phone in it, you know, your keys when you come in the door. You could have a goldfish in there if you wanted, and it's good. The thing is, it's slightly disappointing because it's just like half an Ewok, sort of. They didn't bother making the back, so I suggest you sort of stand it against a wall or something, and then yeah.
Now, Warwick, what would you pay for something like this right now?
What?
What would you pay for something
What would
like
I
this
pay
right
for
now?
that? Well, I would expect to be given one since I play the character, so... hate it. Honestly. Thank you very much for your question. Fantastic. I think we've got time for one more question. What do you think?
Elizabeth.
Yeah. Come on. Let's do this. This is going to be a cracking question.
Elizabeth is coming up.
Elizabeth, hello. Welcome to the show. Take a seat there in my little hot seat. Okay, what have you brought up with you there?
It's a little card I got earlier. Can you sign it?
Little card, oh, gosh. I never ask my guests to sign autographs. That's just a policy I have, you know what I mean? Wicket W. Warwick, where did you get this from? It's the 501st.
I got it in the art show
I see
section.
that. I thought it was just a nice picture, but there's a word search on the back. Word search. What are the words? Artists, autographs, celebration, celebrities, collecting. That's good, isn't it? Where shall I sign it? Just here.
Yeah.
So go ahead and ask your question while I'm signing. I can multitask.
What was your favorite memory or moment from filming Star Wars?
You know what? And it's not just something I'm saying, and it is very poignant now. It's actually working with Carrie Fisher. It really is because, yeah, I was 11 years old, and it was my first ever movie. And I'd never been on a film set before, and I was face to face with my heroes in the shape of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and of course Princess Leia. And Carrie was so wonderful to me. She's so caring and was so concerned about me in the hot Ewok suit. And every time I took the head off, she'd be sort of sitting there going, "Are you okay?" And she'd have some chocolate milk and some cookies to sort of revive me. I sort of caught on to this after a while. And I think this is where my acting skills developed, because when they took the head off, I'd be going, oh, I'm so hot. Oh. And then she'd, of course, run over with chocolate milk and cookies again. But, I mean, thoroughly lovely lady, and we've shared many happy times together, and more recently on stage at Star Wars Celebration in Europe, just interviewing her on stage, and she's such a good sport, and we get so involved in what we wanted to do on stage, and the questions so funny, and yeah, I'll miss her, but that was really stands out as one of the fondest memories of filming Star Wars. So thank you for your question. That's a lovely one to finish with. Thank you. Wow. Well, that concludes Small Talk featuring big-time international star Warwick Davis. And I think you'll agree it worked very well. It worked very well. I didn't expect it would, but it did. And I was thoroughly interesting as a guest as well. So there you have it. I could do both jobs. But, you know, I was thinking I was on the way over here today, and people stopping me saying, "Oh, we want a selfie, we want a selfie." And everyone would go, "It's selfies." And nobody wants a signature anymore, except that young lady there who did. And it's all about getting a selfie. And I thought, well, you know what I need to do is kind of get a lot of selfies done and kind of get it out of people's systems. So what I thought, before we finish, we should do a big sort of selfie marathon. All right? It's a bit of an experiment, this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down there, and we'll kind of work this aisle here. So if you're on the end of this kind of aisle running up here, get your cameras kind of ready, your camera phones ready, all right? I'm going to come down there. And we could try and set some sort of world record here, okay? So what I want to try and do is do the most selfies in 60 seconds, okay? And I want you to post these up and hashtag me in them. Oh, excuse me, walk past there. And so get yourselves ready. Now, the textbook mistake that everyone makes when they're doing selfies is they don't have the right setting. So don't be on video. Make sure it's facing you and not the other side. Don't receive any phone calls. Make sure you've got storage space available. And yeah, just clear the lens. Most people's lenses are smudged where they've had them on their greasy faces. So make sure you give your lens a little clean on the front there. It's that little circle at the top. And also, when you're doing the selfie, don't look at the screen. Look at the little lens, because it'll make for a more flattering photo. Okay, so I'm going to make my way up the aisle here. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to come down. Okay, so you lot, you're going to be facing the stage. Face the other way. Okay, face the other way. Because this is an example of what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here, I'm going to go like that. We take it. I'm going to go here, we take it. I'm going to go here, we take it. Okay? Good. And make sure you're in it as well. That's the idea of a selfie. Okay, we got 60 seconds on the clock. We got our special selfie POV cam ready here. So let's bring that up. Okay, right, we're ready to go. So you're first, you're second. And then somebody's got Mark. Can you keep a count? Okay, here we go. 60 seconds starts. Now, go! Yes, good one. Hello. Hello. Good. Over here. Hello. Got it.
Check.
Got it.
50 seconds.
Got it. Hi. Hello.
Keep going, Warwick.
Got it. One here. All right. Got it. Yeah. Hi.
You can do it, Warwick.
Hi. Oh, this smiling's exhausting.
30
Hello.
seconds.
Hi. Two for the price of one.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
There was two there.
25 seconds.
Oh, yeah, three. We're doing well. This is it. Hi.
20 seconds.
Hello.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, we've got a camera.
5,
Hi.
4,
Hi.
3, 2, 1.
There we are. We did it. I'm exhausted. Well done, everyone. Good work. Good work. Sorry, you guys didn't manage it. Quickly snap one as we go down here. It won't count towards the world record, but how many? Were you counting, Mark? Or were you just counting down?
Yeah, I counted 28.
28?
Yes.
Felt like a lot more than 28. Excuse me.
Wait a minute. It just in, Warwick. 47.
27 selfies?
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. That's 27. So if anyone from the Guinness Book of Records is listening, I just did 28 selfies in 1 minute. Exhausting. So do you enjoy that? And tweet those out later. And do include the Twitter handle for the Guinness Book of Records, and let's see if we can get some recognition there. Anyway, I'm afraid that is all we've got time for. It's been a delight. I've enjoyed spending the last hour with you guys. I hope you have too. Don't forget, there's loads more fun to be had right here on the Celebration stage, the best stage at Celebration, I might add. Later on today at 5:30, we have Mark Hamill's tribute to Carrie Fisher. Yeah, it should be a wonderful show. In the meantime, please do have a fantastic time here at Celebration. Enjoy yourselves as much as you can. And I hope to see you very soon. Thanks very much. And may the force be with you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.